Lucas was a scrawny 14-year-old boy who was very excited to spend the afternoon with his friends at their house, especially after a stressful week of classes at school. He ran through the house, excited about the idea of going out and having fun. When he finally got to the kitchen, he took a deep breath before speaking to his parents. "Mom, Dad, can I please go to my friend's house? Today they're going to have a snack and watch a movie, and I really want to go there," Lucas asked with enthusiasm. Lucas's parents looked at each other, hesitating. They knew that rain was forecast for the afternoon, and that the weather conditions could worsen quickly. In addition, Lucas didn't usually come home early when he was with his friends. Then Lana, the boy's mother, said, "Lucas, I don't think it's a good idea. You know we don't like it when you stay out too late, especially during the week. Besides, the weather forecast doesn't look very good for this afternoon." "Are you sure your friends are going to stay at home?" she asked, concerned. Lucas rolled his eyes, frustrated. He hated it when his parents put obstacles in his plans. "Mom, I promise I'll be home before dark. And as for the weather, look outside, it's beautiful. I need to go out, please," pleaded Lucas, hopeful that his parents would give in. After a brief discussion, his parents finally relented, but on the condition that Lucas keep his phone on and come back as soon as the movie was over since he still had daylight. Lucas couldn't wait to rush out the door and run towards his friend's house. Lucas hurried to prepare his school backpack, filling it with his favorite snacks. He ran through the streets until he arrived at Thomas's house, one of his closest friends. Together, the boys spent the whole afternoon immersed in video games, movies, and sweets, without realizing how time was passing. When the rain began to fall, Lucas realized that it was already dark. Looking at the clock on his phone, he saw that it was already past 9 o'clock at night. Lucas was worried, although he knew that his parents' house was only a 10-minute walk from Thomas's house. However, at that time of night, the neighborhood where he lived could be very dangerous. He couldn't ignore the butterflies in his stomach as he imagined the way back. Still, he decided he had to leave, but before he did, he sent a message to his parents, letting them know that he had lost track of time and that as soon as the rain let up, he would head home. After a few minutes of waiting, the rain subsided, and Lucas ran through the dark and empty streets towards his home. It was then that in the middle of the way, Lucas heard a strange noise coming from a dark alley on his left. He stopped and looked at the alley, trying to see what was inside. But he couldn't see anything but darkness. He began to walk faster until he heard the sound of footsteps behind him. Lucas looked back and saw a tall, dark figure approaching him. Terrified, the boy started to run, but the figure caught up with him and grabbed his arm. Lucas looked up and saw an old, scary man with a big bag on his back. The man looked at Lucas with malicious eyes and said, well, what do we have here?" "A lost little puppy. I have a place for you, boy," then punched the boy in the face and grabbed him. Lucas tried to free himself, but the man was too strong. He dragged him into the dark alley and threw him on the ground. With a knife in hand, the man said, "I need to mark my merchandise." Then he cut the boy's face and threw him into a bag. Lucas cried, screamed, and struggled, but couldn't break free. The man with the bag walked through the deserted streets of the city with the boy on his back. Lucas knew his life was in danger and tried to think of a way to escape. He searched his backpack for something that could help, until he found a pair of scissors he used in school and quickly grabbed them. With the scissors in his hand, Lucas slowly cut the bag until he had enough space to jump out. Then, extremely frightened, the boy ran as fast as he could. He heard the man with the bag yelling and running after him, but Lucas didn't stop. He kept running until he got home, where his parents welcomed him with relief. Lucas never forgot the night he encountered the man with the bag. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the story. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.